Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase, pricing, and availability questions concerning this watch. This model, launched in 2001, is the perennial bring it back contender. When I hear male watch collectors voicing their opinion of which should be the next Cartier revival model, this, the Roadster, automotive-themed and a solid all-around sports watch, was one of the Cartier classics to emerge in the 21st century. Whereas most of Cartier's most beloved designs date back years or even decades, this model, which is as young as Generation Z itself, has a colossal following because of its combination of versatility, attractive proportions, and automotive themes. The Cartier Roadster is a beautiful watch to wear. This is the size large in steel, and it's probably not as big as you think it is. Calling it the size large is deceptive. It's 38.7 across, not including the crown. In profile, it is 10.1 millimeters thick, case only. It's 44.2 millimeters lug-to-lug, and if we include the end links, it does have a pretty broad wingspan at 52.8 millimeters across the wrist, but also has a curvature to its case back that mitigates fit issues. We'll pop open the bracelet real quick, throw it on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, and maybe it's the combination of cars and watches, but this is the Cartier model that men mention to me most often. And you can see it does fit well on a larger wrist. Now, my wrist is large, but it's not big by male standards. So if you can wear this on my wrist, I'd say it would wear just fine on a wrist down to 14 centimeters circumference. A lot of the presence comes from the bracelet. The case itself is not that large, and you can see well that the lugs are nowhere near the edge of my wrist. The end links extend out, but gracefully. This is a great match for a smaller wrist, but it also has the presence to hold its own on a bigger arm. It's also flat enough to fit easily underneath any kind of cuff. Now, of course, the Roadster uses a quick release system for its bracelet. That's also used on the strap, and this watch comes with an accessory clasp and strap to allow you to rapidly swap between the factory bracelet and the factory strap. We're just going to pop that right back in. This is really as easy as using a car seatbelt buckle, and indeed that was the inspiration. We have a bunch of pre-curved links that make for a graceful and natural arc when it is on the wrist, and these Cartier screws have a little bit of articulation built into them. It's weird. They're sort of like hinged screws, and so they make this very fluid and supple bracelet. You can see we have several intermediate-sized removable links, and that every link in the bracelet is removable, so you're going to find the right size. We have a rather spare friction fit clasp. This is the one part of the watch that's not overtly sporting. You might have expected a clamshell or a trigger system here, whereas this is friction fit. It's sufficient the way most people will wear the watch. We have a conforming end link that mates it cleanly to the case, and you can see all sorts of flares and swoops and compound curves, Frenched tail lights, Dagmar bumpers, all sorts of automotive light lens aesthetics, things that you might have seen on the dashboard of a 1950s sports car, as this dial is sort of a fusion of a dashboard speedometer and a traditional Cartier dial. We have this extension of the bumper overrider, or the tail light in profile, and it extends into the magnifier for the date. You can see here we have a combination of a sort of opaline metallic for the hour track, and then inboard a rosette guilloche. We also have a surprising amount of lume. Don't be deceived, this watch is easy to read in the dark. Notice that the hands are blackened. We have stylized Roman numerals, including a watchmaker's 4, the Cartier secret signature. Inside, it's an ETA 2892A2 and high spec. So we have stop seconds, a quick set date, bidirectional winding, a 4 Hz beat rate, 21 joules, and a 42-hour power reserve. And as you can see from the reverse of the case, the Roadster is 100 meters water resistant, so truly swimmable. A graceful piece, and well, it may or may not come back. This fan favorite is definitely available for the time being, so reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.